Now, listen, you guys, it seems like the CEO of Roiland Nation's daughter has gotten somewhere with her allegations. We're going to be talking about that, and we're also going to be discussing about Rah Ali, what is going on between her and Milagro, and these are the things that we will be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about the CEO of Roiland Nation. A couple of days ago, it was revealed that, well, her own daughter, I'm talking about Desiree Perez, by the way. So, a couple of days ago, her daughter came forward accusing the mother of using power and influence to basically manipulate the court system, alleging that her mother was out there cooking up images and footage of her getting the A word from her husband, and that, well, she was out there using substances that we cannot mention. So she did go online and publicly started to bash her mother. And of course, people have been wondering how that is going to play out. Now, it is also to note that a lot of, large publications and, large media platforms have chosen not to talk about it. Some of them actually came out there admitting that they will not be touching their case because of the perceived influence that Desiree has. I don't know if I should call it the perceived influence or the actual influence that the lady is said to have. We had the likes of academics who came out and said that when you look at the case, nobody is willing to tussle with Rock Nation, and this is why people are not covering the case. And the likes of Joe Biden actually came online and danced around the story. So right now the update is the judge has actually heard what the daughter had to say, and it seems like, well, she might have substantial evidence that's enough for the judge to actually set a trial date for October 5th, 2026. Now that might sound as if like it's a little bit far. I mean, seeing how a lot of people are choosing to turn a blind eye to the story, I'm not really sure that when the trial actually does commence, people will have the motivation to cover that at all. But then again, it is common for trial dates to be set a little bit further. I don't think that in this case, this is Desiree's doing at all. But yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about this entire situation. Do you think that this daughter will be able to get somewhere with this case, or you think that it's one of those cases that, well, they will probably play around with it? You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, moving on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about. It seems like something is transpiring between Rah Ali and Milagro. And the last time I checked, the two of them really didn't have issues with each other. It seems like Milagro feels like Rah Ali's blog on site is doing too much in as far as covering her issue, or, that entire case that she has with Bongo 2 is concerned. Whilst I do acknowledge that, well, of course, there are developments that came in as far as the case with Bongo 2 is concerned, and of course, media was going to cover it. It seems like, well, it's on site that day. I don't know what was going on with them, but every other minute there was an update about Milagro. If it's not about the Bongo 2 situation, it's about quoting a station head and basically putting it out of context with the Halle Bailey situation. And, the post kind of made it seem like, Milagro was basically encouraging fathers to be absent fathers, which she also responded to. But that's not all. She also decided to take the station head to address that entire situation. And at this point, really, you can tell that it is a lot that is going on with her. And as a normal human being, you are bound to get overwhelmed sometimes. And I can only imagine how frustrating it is when some people come out here repeating what she has been saying for years. The likes of Amber Rose, the likes of that lady, what's her name again? The one who was speaking up for Tory Lanes and stuff like that. They're basically saying the same things that Milagro was saying, a couple of years ago. And she was crucified for that. But now people are applauding these people, and one would get to question, why is there such a difference in as far as the reception is concerned? So I do understand why she might be frustrated by this entire thing that is happening. But let me just insert what she had to say. But I don't think that I'm going to be coming back after that. So that being said, thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? And please don't forget, for those of you who are supporting her, do go also and, donate towards her legal fees. In as much as I do understand that they have their own thing going on with Bongo too, you cannot also turn a blind eye to the fact that she's the only one who's getting targeted in this entire situation. Meanwhile, academics and other bigger platforms have said worse things about the case than Milagro. But anyway, until my next one, see you.
To attack my mental health, apparently. Apologize for not pushing the limits. Straight up. Child. So, listen, baby, we never left. Let me tell y'all something. I am not going to apologize for not pushing the limits. Straight up. Yesterday, I had all intentions of coming to fuck with y'all. But what happened? Motherfuckers trying to attack my mental health, apparently. How many times within 5 hours did I get posted to a particular blog yesterday? How many times? How many different posts were created about me on just one fucking outlet? One yesterday. And you don't even have to answer this hypothetical. But the point is, when shit like that is going on, okay, I obviously need to go sit down somewhere because the microphone is not safe in my hands. If you can't understand it, I don't know what to tell you. When there are literal attacks on you and things purposefully being done to antagonize you, you have to do what it takes to make sure that you are okay so that you don't put yourself in a bad spot. The devil was so busy yesterday that no bullshit. Every single time that I was about to come live with y'all, bitch, do you know it was another post that I would literally see my face again with something else? To where now I'm agitated again. Literally. So I've been posted on multiple blogs, but there is one blog who decided to post me at least 3 to 4 different times within 5 hours. Where it was just like, hello, you know? But today's a new day. I feel better today. So we're going to try again today. If I feel like maybe I don't need to be on the microphone, then I won't. I'm only a human. So if I sit up and give commentary, and let's use Cardi for an example, and I say, Cardi, get off the internet. You upset right now. Go talk to people in your life. Go in your group chat. Go find your source of comfort. Go talk to your God. Whatever advice I be giving her when she gets online upset and fussing. And it's like you talking too much. You in the heat of the moment. Why the fuck wouldn't I do that for myself? Exactly. So that's the best way that I can explain it. So it's not a lazy thing. It's a protecting myself thing. Because the only person that suffers if I come out and I get the going and I say a particular thing is me. Period. Right? Okay. So I have to be mindful. Right? Exactly. I am very reactionary. So sometimes I actually have to literally shut the fuck up. Right. Right. And you know that there's going to be more antagonizing and more trying to, push and push and push. So it's just important to understand yourself enough to do what you need to do to be productive. That's it. So, like I said, we're going to try again today. You see, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. And then God is good. Somebody said, how are you? Honestly, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, I have to entertain you enough to make sure that if my granny called me, I can say yes. Okay? So it really doesn't fucking matter. Apparently, the protection of people that look like me or giving a damn about the mental health of people, other people, that does not matter. So, honestly, I don't even care to do the I feel, I feel, I feel. I don't even care. I don't feel anything. How about that? So, like I said, I'm going to take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. It is a different day. We're going to approach it that way. And then we'll go outside. That page had not been blocked. So when all of this shit is happening, I didn't take one thing and say, you know what, da da da. Because I understand how shit goes. By the time we done got to the fucking second, third, fourth, fifth post, listen, you gotta go. So there should be no reason why I see anything from that page, period, moving forward. So I don't think that today we should have a problem. Okay. It shouldn't be a problem because it shouldn't even be nothing to distract me because they're blocked. I can't see it. So it is what it is. And that's it. Um yeah, I am talking about on site. Absolutely. I'll put an address on it. I'm not barred from speaking on them or anyone else. So I'm talking about it's on site. And I felt like they allowed themselves to be a part of some bullshit. So it is what it is. That's all it's gonna be. So that's really it. I am going to do my morning whoop de whoop. And then we're gonna try again today. Okay? Okay. I mean, I'm literally on my stuff and I scroll. Every post I would see would be me. I would do one scroll. I could get on Instagram, see my face, go up 2 posts, see my face again, go up 3 posts, see my face again. I'm like, what the fuck? Beyonce is on tour. I don't even see that many, like every celebrity in the world. This page got over 1 million followers. And there wasn't one person out of everybody in the industry outside of me that got that many motherfucking posts this week, let alone in one day. You understand? So all I know is you cannot look for you and other people. And what I know I can say is there has never been a day where I have allowed fuck shit to be said or narratives to be run about Rah or on site from my end of discussion. I've never done that. I've always spoken very highly of her. I have always come back and told y'all, regardless of anything, I'm so appreciative and grateful and blah, blah, blah. I have literally supported and shouted out her new endeavors, and just bigged her up and da 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 da. So you would think that if certain things were going to be discussed, that they will be done in a way that relate to anybody viewing it, that, hey, there's love present. And that's not what is taking place. So that's fine. It is what it is. But okay. That's all. That's all. So you are you. You are who God designed you to be. And you can't look for that in other people. Or you can't expect people to handle things the way you would have handled it, or blah, 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 blah. And I won't start today in saying anything contradictory to what I said prior. I will always say what I've said before. But I do want to make it clear that it would take a formal interview with someone asking me about it for me to speak and say, God bless everybody, moving on. And I would keep it real short and move on. Outside of that, don't even bring it up to me. There's nothing. I will give nothing to it. So that's where I am with that. And it's so crazy how God is just so good that even when people may feel like, that you are just learning all of these lessons. And I feel like certain things happen for your faith to grow, right? Or for it to be tested. And I'm a little distracted by this show that I'm watching. So it's good. But anyway, God is so good. And when people think that you're down tonight and they don't see it for you, they think that you're done and da 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 da, they'll try to kick you when you're down. But God is so faithful that if you hold on long enough and you allow God's will to be done, then however it was written, that's what'll come to pass. So all I do is add to my list of people that can't turn around and come back and say, hey, how you doing? That's all. And when you know what you offer and when you know who you are, that is the punishment. You don't have to shade nobody, but you don't have to go, you don't have to get out of body, you don't have to do nothing. At the end of the day, my God is good. So when it comes down to it, okay. Everybody, when they pick them sides, they're gonna have to stay there. That's all. So that's how I feel about that. I'll be transparent with you. The word hurt is too strong of a word, but it absolutely made me feel a way. But I would have to just sit up and figure out what way that is. Because I'm not sitting up like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I don't feel like that. Maybe disappointing. Yeah, maybe that word. Because I'm not hurt about it. But I feel like, damn, you too. Yikes. Okay. That's all. But it'll be all right. Yeah, yeah. So it is what it is. God is so good that he shows you, right? Exactly. So it's a new day, reset. And I'm going to cue up Lil Wayne's album